Alright. Hi, chat. It's been a minute. It's been quite a while, actually, since y'all last saw me. Hold on, let me get over here. There we go. Hi, chat. It's been why is that not on screen? Hold up. Oh, because it's not visible. There we go. Hi, chat. It's been like a week since I last streamed. Not gonna lie, my mental health's been a little bit rough lately. Uh, I would be lying if I said my mental health was in a good place at the moment, but it's enough that I'm feeling good enough to stream. So, so here I am. Oh, just in time. As you can see, this is a seed I just generated, as opposed to every other one of these. I will actually save the spoiler map. Give me a second. Not in world exports, in seed spoilers. There we go. But I need to get back into the swing of things because I've got a tournament match happening this Saturday at 3 my time. That would be in 3 hours. Yeah, in 3 hours, but on Saturday. So 3 hours plus several days. Hit that way. Also, like, thank you for the resub, Sari. God, I know, great streamer, totally remembers how to do anything. But I really did need that week off. It did me some good. I got a lot of things done. A lot of freaking setup for things. A lot of implementing some redundancy, I'm sure. People who aren't watching the VOD and are actually here watching this live will totally understand what I mean. But I'm just gonna hit the button and distract myself before I think about that too hard. Yeah, more practicing mistakes. Yep. I might actually post this seed if it's interesting. Well, and my game audio is quiet, and I know why. It's because I was... Hold up. I'm straight up taking a time loss. There we go. I finally figured out why my game audio is sometimes quiet. So, as it turns out, a fun fact about Linux and Game Maker... I am on the left edge of the world. Okay. As I was saying before I went. Okay, this is actually a little loud. Hold up. Sure. Okay. As I was trying to say before I was interrupted like twice. Every single game made in Game Maker shares an audio channel on Linux, at least for me. And freaking Vivid Stasis, I was playing it in a call with some friends, and I play that quieter than this, and every time I lower my volume for that and then forget to turn it back up, it messes up my planet's audio balance. I trust this. Right, because this is the tournament pool. There is no TGIF. Hey, Anthony. Yeah, I'm not surprised Meteor beat me. Meteor is a better player than I am at this point. Like, I was expecting to lose that matchup. Wait. I feel like this needs morph, but I'm not confident. It does. And hey, Willian, hey, R-Gamer, hey, Heika, hey, Pineapple. Good lord, you're all here. Everyone's here. What is this? I'm still just, like, mentally processing that I picked up bombs before morph. Like, what? What? Oh. Does this count as... Is this even randomized? Oh my god, our gamer, that is one hell of a message. Yes, yeah, speaking of Morph Ball, there it is, and I already have bombs, so this is gonna be a quick seed. I assure you I pressed my spacebar there. I know the game doesn't agree, but I assure you I did. I give you my personal Amada guarantee that I pressed the spacebar there. Yeah, everyone is here, and I guess the, Oh yeah, that is in fact the... Sometimes I forget that there's that's... Look, in my brain, Smash for Wii U is still the newest one. Mostly because it's the one I own, but... Okay, well, at this point, I'm not expecting to see a third major in this area. I wouldn't be surprised if it... Never mind. Okay, then. Yeah, what if entrance exam? Oh my god. For those of you who did not watch the tournament match, when was it? Heike will remember, a couple days ago. I want to say, who was it? It was Flurry versus Rex, I think? I want to say it was Flurry versus Rex. I might just be straight up wrong. But what I have a room called Entrance Exam, and it needs every single major, including High Jump, and it spawned. And High Jump was nowhere easy. I just remembered there's a starting core. No, there isn't, apparently. Either MST gave me the wrong settings, or more likely, I just got Dynamo. I guess it could be Capacitor. I'll find out when I get a core. I would be a little sad if it's Dynamo, honestly, but happens. It seems like just because it's been a while doesn't mean my ability to just conjure items into existence. I'm surprised that okay, Space Jump. What does Space Jump... Why is Space Jump here? What does this mean for the seed? Because it wouldn't put a third major unless... It would not put a third major unless it needed to. Right? Mew does it the other way. Oh, because this room, I think, needs Space Jump, maybe. Still don't have a missile launcher. Okay, I think actually, because of this room being this room, I think it is this way. Hey, I know this room. I haven't actually redecorated this one yet, but I need to, because, it's ugly. I mean, I'm getting a lot of missile ammo, I just, like, not a lot of missiles. Okay, but I'm gonna go with the assumption that... Okay, so missiles then are probably around here? Or they're in a completely... I mean, no, missile... You can't really do that with missiles. Whatever virtual blue glasses on. You never... Past Amada is a different person, I swear. That door needs missiles. I should... That is true. It would be virtual girl glasses for me. This one is always a dead end, except for when it does this. What? I forgot this is the one with items up here. Hi, Stun Core. Yeah, those glasses would still strain my eyes. Okay, so it is capacitor that we started with. I swear, if this is a red door, I'm gonna be sad. Okay, good. That is a missile block. I'm gonna have so many oh wait, this is gonna loop around, isn't it? Can I go under this contraption? I can. I've yet to find a major around here. I'm still suspecting missiles are in wrecked ship. Just based on how the seed's gone. They could be in some other area that's off Krat. But did I even come from Criteria? I genuinely don't remember. And don't tell me, because that would be cheating. And okay, there's missiles anyways, so. Oh. Spring ball. It wouldn't be my first choice of thing to have, but neither would Chrono Core, and I'm picking that up as well. Not worth. I did find my two majors there. Borean Elevator 3. Okay. All majors before the hour mark? I would expect to be done before the hour mark, regardless of majors. There we go. Let's entertain Torian as an idea. No, this one doesn't need. My gut is actually telling me to go this way. I don't have high jump. I can't go that way logically. These enemies are a bit beefy. That guy just tanked an entire missile. I'm not supposed to be here. That or there's a screw attack I missed. And I don't believe I can get through this room. Yeah, no, this needs wave. Okay, so that is actually the logical end of Torian. Am I going to let that stop me? Absolutely not. This might stop me, though. Okay, those enemies are too strong. Yeah, I'm not supposed to be here. I'm not gonna push that. But good to know. I guess I know where to sync my map scans once I... I'm like 90%... Yeah, I can go down here. Okay, there's another elevator. Best fortress. Don't I need wave beam to... Yes. Well. Okay. Another elevator. Okay, well, this is just where all the elevators are, apparently. Please be Crater Brinstar? What do you mean hydrate already? Oh, wait, it actually is Crater. Okay, this is where I'm supposed to be. Oops. My arm just brushed against my mic. I hope that wasn't too unpleasant of a noise. Well, there's long beam. Not my first choice of thing, but I will take it. I'm surprised that that's a major. That doesn't really feel like a major. Like, I would not personally have made that a major. Nope, not dealing with that. That's a massive room, unless there's no other door over here, which I don't think there is. I don't fully trust that room, though. Okay, but the fact that I'm seeing an X-shaped best hall, there's probably a wave beam nearby. I don't know, I'm getting wave beam here vibes. It's just the energy the seed's given, you know? When you play this game as much as I do, you start to get a feel for, you know, you start to speak the generator's language. Oh, hey, there's Kraid. Oh no. I see. So this is not where I'm supposed to be. I need Phaser or Wave. Logically Phaser, but I can do that with Wave. God damn it, Kraid. Will I have enough health to do that with just Wave? Actually... What? Is it only on the other side? No, I just missed it. I am gonna boop this. Except there's just a fourth elevator right here. Okay, well this is Brinstar. No, it's Norfair. And wait. Okay. I've learned... Why did I just respawn back about 2 centimeters? It would have been faster to walk. Whatever. Okay, so I need Wave Beam, Wave Beam, Wave Beam. Or High Jump. Did I find it? Yeah, I found Spring Ball around here. Seed is definitely in a Gorodor mood. I'm honestly kind of hoping that I don't see another elevator. Like, I'm hoping that there's just a wave beam around here. And not another elevator. I mean, I could try and push Torian. Like, it's not that hard, but... Given... I don't know. This feels like a stay in logic kind of situation. This feels like the kind of seed where going out a logic will slow me down. Especially without a wave beam I know is required. I don't want to go out of... I guess wave beam could be in Torian, though. Like, I haven't disproved that. Whoops. Oh my god. That has to be a dead end. There's just not enough room. Oh god. Nope. I'm gonna assume this isn't the awful version, because the awful version would have been taken out of the tournament pack. Amada Cube. What do you mean Amada Cube? It's one of my Archipelago player names. When is the tournament? Already happening. But my next matchup is Saturday in about 2 hours and 20 minutes. Which honestly might be Sunday morning for some of you. Upvader. Oh my god. Well, is this a chaotic elevators or is this a centralized elevators? What the fuck? Did MST just give me the wrong settings or did the game just generate centralized on chaotic? I'm starting to think MST gave me the wrong settings and I should have double checked them. Yeah, somewhat. You did see chaotic in the settings? Okay, well, chaotic just decided that no, it ain't today, apparently. Honestly, fair enough. Okay, where do I think I want to scan Torian. What? Well, that is the Torian of all time. Isn't there a major up here? Screw attack. Not what I wanted to see. Spazer bolts. This is okay. This actually is now the kind of seed where wait, what? I need Spazer to do anything here. What? Okay, so the only answer here is that there is a Spazer, Wave Beam, or High Jump that I left behind in criteria. I'm gonna go with the I left High Jump behind play first, just because it's faster if it's right. Don't be a Mata, go the right way. Which way is the right way? This way. This is the way to Elevator City. Thesis tweaks. Yeah, that would be a fun edit. I would do that except for the part where I really don't want to. Like, I am not that good with my editing software. Okay, so yeah, the play I'm making right... I actually know, I believe Ice Beam puts this room in logic as well. I left something behind in Criteria that makes Torian or... Yeah, I'm hoping that it's either an Ice Beam or a High Jump Boots that I left behind in Criteria. Because that means I don't have to go back necessarily. Whereas if it's a Wave Beam I left behind, then I'm going to be sad. Okay, well, Brain is this way. This gives more credence to the High Jump Boots are in Criteria theory. Or, I mean, the Ice Beam, rather, is in Criteria theory. This is free. So there's the yellow door. But I am currently making the gamble that I need to be going this way to progress. Well, that's a lot of missiles. It might be faster to respawn. Yeah, faster to respawn. Not a huge fan of that though, because I'm gonna push Torian one more time, but like I know this is a mistake, but what if it's not? Like, what if it's Wave or Spacer? That's bad. What if Wave or Spacer is back here? I did open this. Clearly there's like an entire rest of a Torian. This is otherwise in logic with both High Jump or... This is in logic with High Jump or... Ice, I think. Yeah, because I already have Space Jump. I am amazed that that hit. Jump up the ledge, Samus. I really should just be going back to Criteria, but... Do I go back one more time? I'm gonna go back one more time. But less confidently. I really shouldn't be doing this, but like, what if it's right? What if it is this way? Because, like, this isn't in logic, but there are two versions of events where this is in logic. Statistically, I think, yeah, 50% of the time this could lead to a Wave or a Spacer. The other 50% of the time, that wave slash spacer is the thing that's in Krat, but I guess there is actually, all of this hinges on there's a fourth major in Krat. The dead end? Okay, well, back to criteria, I guess. Because, yeah, I can't do anything in... 3 entire areas are locked behind Wave. The rest of Brinstar is locked behind Spazer. Torian, I just full cleared. I was not expecting 4th criteria major, but... 4th criteria major is now massively preferable to there's something in one of these rooms that I don't know. Now, if I go this way and I do find, at this point, no, Wave or Spazer is in criteria. I can say that with full confidence at this point, because I can't think of any other way that the seed works, unless I'm just missing something, which I could just be missing something. I really don't like that possibility, but I cannot disprove it. I guess I could also snag the criteria map scanner while I'm here. Yeah. So at this point, there's no elevators, so if it's just right here, I'm gonna be... Not seen that room before. I guess it's just a dead end. Can I get past you? I can. Okay, where have I not gone? Down from the landing site and up. I think I'm gonna check down from the landing site first. This is not the way to the landing site. No, it is not. As you might be able to tell, I completely eliminated criteria from my memory because I didn't think it was gonna come up again. There's already been 3 majors here, but apparently this is a gross seed. Wait. Okay. Great. Love that. Thanks, Mew. I guess I should grab the map scanner while I'm here. I'm gonna assume Norfair is useless. What do I even want to scan? Probably that? That was probably correct. Dang it. Okay, what do I do if I don't find anything here? I guess I probably go back to Kraid, because there was a room in Kraid that I didn't fully trust. But I didn't look into it any farther. I assumed it was just decorated weirdly. Okay, I'm getting a little more nervous with every room I check that does not have the progression that I clearly need. It has to be around here somewhere. Like, it just has to be. Nope. Wait, no, this is Orb Cave 2, not Rocky Cave 2. So this one... Yeah, this is the one that does have the item. It's Phazon Core. I knew it wasn't a major, because it wasn't playing the major item jingle, but... Phazon? I can't complain about having Phazon. It'll speed up Brain. Assuming I have enough E-Tanks to feel comfortable to use it. What? This is... Huh? And that's a minor. Okay, so it's not criteria. What? I cannot lie, I'm getting a little suspicious. That perhaps something may not be pathed entirely to standard. Okay. So, yeah, I can't do anything here without Spacer. This room... It's an autumn room as well. But there isn't room for... No, this is the edge of the map. That's the room I was suspicious of. Yeah, this is the edge of the map. And that's best reveal. What? I'm checking best reveal again. No, because there isn't even room. That has to be a dead end. I'm not having a Haika. I looked at this. It actually needs wave. Huh? I have not been this confused in a while. So at this point, there's two possibilities. One, I'm missing something, and B, the seed doesn't work. I don't know which of those I find more likely. Okay, I'm gonna pick this up just so it stops annoying me. Best Fortress, I definitely can't do anything without wave. Torian, I've already full explored. Norfair, I can't do anything without wave. And this isn't... I can't even ask anyone for help. This is a seed that I just generated. On stream, in fact. I did save a spoiler log, so... that is an option. Okay, my gut was originally telling me that this was the right place to be. And then this was even a long beam. That's a missile block. That's a choice. Okay, so this was the room I don't trust. No, that seems to be real. could ask someone to peek the log at this point. I'm a little tempted to. But... okay. I was like 9,000% sure that that wasn't gonna work. You said the square wave of the song was a phone? Oh boy. It'd be Best Fortress? Somehow doesn't. There's no way Best Fortress doesn't need wave. It's Best Fortress. Like, can I... There is no angle where that works. I already checked Torian. I'll go bomb the Norfair elevator, but... yeah, that's what I thought. There's no way I found another broken room. What would even be broken? This is after we removed Escrunt specifically to fix the problem where every seed was broken. No, because there's only one major per room, and also that upper item's always been a minor. And this is the left edge of the world. I am stumped. I didn't, like, turn an item off or something, no. Where is even most likely to have an item? I've got one map scan. Nobody else has played the seed, so this is a 2x2 hero fire. I trust that. Okay. Where do I even scan? Yes. Yeah, no, that is definitively separate rooms. Okay, so that 100% rules Kraid out as a possibility. And Norfair's 100% rule. Norfair and Ridley have been ruled out completely. Yeah, I need Spazer to do anything this way. Not 100% confident on my knowledge of... Wait, what's this next room over? A different room, so it would have to be in the ceiling. and it's not. So this way, I'm like, I've seen this room like a gabillion times though. There's no way. I know, this is a 1x1. Okay, so it's not Brinstar. What the fuck? How many areas have I ruled out now? Not Torian. Is this a normal number of rooms for Torian? I think so. I can pretty confidently say it's not Torian, especially considering this half of it, considering most of it's not in logic. Got that. This has to be the escape, so it can't go there. And also, I just know this room because it's a 2-room hero fire, and I trust that. Trust that. Trust that. Wrecked ship? I'm missing something? I'm gonna go another 15 minutes, but if I don't find anything, I'm gonna look at the spoiler log. Yeah, this would have been really funny to have commentators for, but I refuse to believe that the first tournament seed I generate, or first tournament pack seed I generate, is broken. Like there's just no way. That's not a thing that just happened to me. Okay, let me just think. Hard requires wave. Map scan hard confirms that I require wave, unless. No, that's 2x2 hero fire, and that's a 1x1. I do trust a 1x1 Mew. This is the edge of the map. I've seen this room a million times. 1-room hero fire I trust. I've seen that room too many times. That's my own room. Unless this room goes left. I probably should check that. I'm suspicious of that room. I know I already bombed like every surface in that room. There's no way that I found another busted room. Like, who vetted these? Did people vet these? I'm starting to think people didn't vet these rooms. Okay, that is definitively a dead end. I've seen this room way too many times. There's just no way it has a secret path. I didn't check pathing in every room. But at this point, I'm starting to think that might be the, Okay, that's a 1 cave, so I trust that. This doesn't feel like a hub. What was that? Why is it only an E-tank? Who would put a bomb door in the ceiling? I've done that. Okay, I'm waiting for this shit to respawn. Is that indicated literally at all? No. Yeah, okay, that room. I've literally tributed that room. Okay. Well, now I don't trust anything. It does seem to be the case. That is not the way that I need to go. That has to be a 1x1 because there literally isn't enough room for it not to be. That's my own room. Seen that one? That's a room I'm not familiar with. There could be more. It sucks that I don't have access to the Norfair map scanner. Also, who accused me of good room design? Like, do you know who I am? It's not that way. That's the edge of the map. Okay, I'm checking the spoiler log. And what's even my button to... Yeah, reset the timer. I am pulling up the spoiler log because what the actual hell even is this? That's the wrong folder. Enigma folder. Seed spoilers. This is this one. Okay, so where am I supposed to go? Wave Beam Torian. Okay. Wave Beam and Torian is the next logical item. At 27:28. Excuse me, Gorador. There's no... Since when is there a major in that elevator? Since when is there even an item in that elevator? There's no... This didn't just happen. No. This did not just happen to me. I refuse. I'm supposed to be better than this. I even checked the left wall in that room. There was nothing. I shot a missile at it. I walked up to this. And... Combat. It's combat. It's a combat wall, and it's been on my screen every time I use this elevator for the past year. That hurts. I didn't even think to look left because I shot it and it was solid. Oh my god. An ice beam is right there and I could have known that this whole time? Okay. That's more than a little demoralizing, I'm gonna be real. Do I still finish up the seed? I don't even know if I want to finish this seed anymore. How have I gone this long without recognizing that room? Like, that room's been around for eons. And there's my freaking ice beam and high jump that I was thinking was in criteria. Like, stuff like that just cannot happen in a real match, because then I lose. In fact, I'm pretty sure this is a relative jet seed, too, like... Like, I can, at this point, kill Kraid. Not logically, but I can do it. I am tempted to just generate a new seed and abandon this one, but... I mean, especially since my completion time is not even valid, since I literally cheated. But... I genuinely thought the seed was busted. I was expecting to see, like, Wave Beam and Kraid somewhere behind a wave lock. I wouldn't have checked the spoiler log if I didn't legitimately think the seed was busted. That's not good. Oops. Is this the original Amazeballs? Yes, it is. I guess that's what happens when you haven't played the game in a week. God, I'm after shit like that, I'm worried about if I'm gonna actually make it to the brackets part of the tournament. Like, I used to rule the world, and now I'm like, oh shit, am I even gonna make it through the qualifiers? I mean, y'all can't even hear me right now. Whatever. Oh, you didn't even hear the answer to that. Because, okay. It's a... Yeah, still can't hear. Yeah, I've got a timer on my... Not that you can hear me, but... Oh my god, you couldn't have just put the dead end off the hub directly, you have to put this hallway just to slow me down. God, that is such a painful spot to miss a wave beam. I'm also starting to think that I need Spazer to kill Ridley. Okay, people should be back from the ads now. I was supposed to say something. I don't remember what it was. Answer your question. That. Is there an item over here? Because if there's not an item over here, I'm just respawning. Okay, I need a spacer for Ridley. Yep, that's great. That's great. I love that. That's amazing. Every single boss is spacer locked. This is fine. Echo's room. I What makes you think I have the answer to that? This isn't even the way I need to go. Could be in Norfair. Could be in Norfair. I don't think I really have the will to continue this seed. I say as I continue this seed. But like I am legitimately worried on if I'm gonna qualify for the brackets part of the tournament at this point. Because like how many seeds now? Basically in a row have I lost to just like really, really bad mistakes that I'm supposed to be better than. I'm not for any tank. Check this way first. This is one hell of a room to be descending. And there's nothing, and now I get to go back up this room. Oh, this room sucks to go up. I might just respawn. Hey, Effie. You've caught me at a bit of a defeated moment. Genuinely, I'm not sure if I'm gonna qualify into this tournament. I don't think I can legally be considered a good player anymore. That I already lost someone? Oh yeah. I already lost a meteor. I'm worried about my ability to continue winning. I don't have easy opponents for the rest of my yeah, I'm not even in the brackets yet. We're still in the group stage. Each group, we've got 2 groups of 6 and 2 groups of 5, and each group is sending 4 into the bracket, is how the tournament is structured. We don't actually know the bracket just yet. Yeah, everyone within a group plays everyone else in the group once. So I just need to be 4th or... I need to be in the top 4 out of the 6 people in my group. But I am genuinely worried for my ability to do that, because I've got some real tough opponents coming up. I've got Koopa next, then Gorador, then... Who's my last one? Oh my god, is there just not a... It's in Norfair. God damn it. Yeah, I don't know exactly how it's gonna work, because it just depends who has the most wins, and hopefully we don't have a tie, because then it's gonna go into whatever Mathemagics challenge does to do that. And I don't know what kind of Mathemagic challenge is gonna do to break ties. I'm sure it has its ways, I just don't understand them enough to explain them. Hello? We back? Are we back? Y'all can hear me? My entire OBS just poof, gone. OBS just vanished. Randomly. No warning. Just gone. Never had that happen before. Sky, the reason that my timer isn't started is because I had to consult the spoiler log. Yeah, I thought something was busted. Turns out the only thing that's busted is my brain. Because there's been... It was, frickin' this. This frickin' elevator room, I shot the wall that opens up with a missile, and without realizing it was combat, and then left, and never looked left again, because it was a solid wall that I shot with a missile that wasn't hiding anything. Except it was a frickin' combat door. Or it was a combat wall, rather. Somehow, I'm not convinced I've seen that room before. And I don't know how I didn't see the blatantly open wall on my screen at least 5 times. There we go. Okay, now where the hell is my spazer? I was, but I'm gonna run out of time today to do a second seed at this rate. So why is my PeerTube dashboard not loading? There it is. I mean, it has to be in Norfair. I was planning to do 2 seeds today, but that was before I spent hours doing nothing. I guess not hours. Before I spent about... what? How long did I lose? About 30 minutes? Checking everywhere for wave beam? And there's Spacer. Okay. Okay. Is that the last major? Yeah, that's the last major. Of course it was in Norfair. Why wouldn't it have been in Norfair? Why would it have been anywhere but Norfair? I'm legitimately concerned for my ability to even qualify into the brackets part of the tournament at this point. At this point, I am contemplating just brute force memorizing the entire pool. Like just sitting down one day, grabbing a bag of candy and just looking at and observing and freaking brute force memorizing every single room. That's I'm tempted to do that. I don't think I can do that. Like my sanity is not gonna survive that, and I'm not gonna remember it all. I guess I am basically planning to do that anyways, though. Why am I even checking that? Actually, I think I will take Magnet. Yep, none wave beam with left elevator. That's what happened to me. Not that I can think of, but yeah, at this point, I've only got time for the 1 seed. This should have been such a jet seed too. Yeah, I think the bot's got a few new things it can say now. Oh yeah, it's been well known that the generator loves to front load areas. This has been a well-known fact since before I started playing. I honestly kind of miss the times when I didn't know that, but do I even bother map scanning? I might as well. Of course it's way the hell over there. Why wouldn't it be? Okay. Here we go. How do I get there? I need to go to this. Is this ruined slab complex? Is that what I'm looking at right now? Oh my god, it is. I haven't seen you in a while. Unfortunately, I'm not here to stay. Just here to do a little gardening. This, I generated it with the tournament pack. So unless MST gave me the wrong link, unless MST sabotaged me again, this is in fact a tournament pack seed. I missed the bombs. Okay, I suck. I think that's the takeaway from today, is that I don't know how to play this game. Something was fishy with MST's link? That checks out. I'm not even surprised anymore. I'm just disappointed. That's the thing, though, Chloe. I'm part of the damn tournament hosting team. I am part of the team of which you speak. Okay, so I gotta even just... What even is today's comedy of errors? I can't even list it all anymore. I've got the wrong pool. I don't know how to play the game. I ran out of time. Freaking... I'm gonna be real, I think I might be fucked in the tournament, like... I don't think I can be considered a top threat anymore. Not when I've... I'm not even gonna say anything went wrong. Actually, no, with the between the freaking Meteor match and this, and... Like, I am not someone who is threatening anymore. MST, why is this in the tourney pool? No, this isn't the tourney pool. This is some other folder that MST uploaded. Oh yeah, this is a real short escape. Okay, so I'm gonna need to figure out... Okay, well, if this is the real tournament pack, then it... Here's how I know it's not the tournament pack, because we didn't get that one freaking elevator that's in every seed. Okay, so... I'm gonna let this shit play out, but... I should have had Wave Beam in the first, like, 15 minutes. I should have had Wave Beam already. I could have... this would have been sub-hour. It's just... Oops. Let's just fast forward through me not knowing how to play the game. I was right that it was in Torian. I was looking for Wave Beam in Torian. I was right, just... I'm also checking the freaking preset MST gave me, because allegedly it's chaotic, and this shit generated centralized. I don't know if that's just the game trolling me, or... Because, like, at this point, I don't know how much I trust MST to, have given me accurate information on anything. Layout chaotic. Okay, so it just decided it wasn't. Okay. How many rooms do I have? I mean, this looks like the right number of rooms to me. But apparently it's not. Oh my god. Yeah, wait, what version of the tournament pool did I grab? Good question, because I deleted the zip. So you're telling me that without Escrunt, it's that. Okay, so then... Okay, let me just filter designer Escrunt. Without Escrunt, yeah. So I have a completely different ass number here. And it's tourney pack. Okay, let's get this nonsense sorted out. So where's the actual download if the one MST gave me is wrong? Okay, there's the alternate download. Download anyways, and the stream crash. Honestly, today's just cursed. Like... Today has just been a cursed day. Current tourneypool.zip. Oops. Okay. Second day of Lunar New Year? I actually did not know that. Just how much good that did me. My god. I don't know. Maybe today just wasn't meant to be. I was thinking about just not streaming today, but clearly I should have taken one more day off. The takeaway from today. Let me start that import. Main pool. Alright, let's get that importing while I look for who I want to maybe raid. I don't even really want to raid out. Like, I just... not a good, not good vibes. Might just end. I want to raid though. I want to at least give support to someone else. Yeah, I can't trust myself to like vibe out who I want to raid right now. I'm just not feeling it anymore. With I mean, when so many things went wrong that you genuinely can't recount everything that's gone wrong, that's how you know it's just it wasn't meant to be today. Oh well. Oh god, I have to stitch the fucking VOD back to I don't look forward to that one. Oh well. Yeah, nah. I'm just ending. Alright, chat. Hopefully I will be feeling a little better than this shit today, but who knows. Anyway, have a good rest of your day, everyone. I'll hopefully see you feeling better tomorrow.